He was the greatest samurai in the empire, and he was the shogun's decapitator. He cut off the heads of 131 lords. It was a bad time for the empire. The shogun just stayed inside his castle, and he never came out. People said his brain was infected by devils. My father would come home, he would forget about the killings. He wasn't scared of the shogun, but the shogun was scared of him. Maybe that was the problem. Then, one night, the shogun sent his ninja spies to our house. They were supposed to kill my father, but they didn't. That was the night everything changed.
Yeah. Picture bloodbaths, elevator shafts, murderous rhyme titan, genuine craft, print, you swear veterans, spark the lettering, slow moving MCs waiting for the editing. The liquid soluble that made up the chemistry, gaseous element, burn down your ministry. Herbal vapors and biblical paper smoking exit dust. Every square yard is flush. Screw face photo sessions, expressions leaves impressions. Try to keep a sharp brother guessing. Give praise and shout summons the outcome. Cut across semi-gloss rounds across. It's outdated just like neck loads of sterling. Suede fronts, bell bottoms, and tricolor Sherlins. I'm not particular, banging like the heckler homicide. July 4th in Bed-Stuy, where money don't grow on trees and there's thieved and MCs who cut throat the raid leave but they can't breathe. Blood splash, rushing fast like running rivers. I be that witch in your liver. Duel of the iron mind. This that 52 fatal strikes. Not an 85 affair, made clear. When the guards get on to perform, storm blew up. Woos up, causing the crowd to self-destruct. Killer bee stinging, something will I reveal. Science that's heavily guarded by the culprit. Bombing your barracks, but aerodynamic swordplay. Poison darts by the doorway. Minds that's laced with explosive dosing. Damaging, lyrical lunger. Lunge at the youthful offender. Injure any contender. Testing, murderous master. Lead to disaster. Dynamite thoughts explode through your barrier. Rips your retina. Who can withstand the astonishing, punishing sting through the sternum? Shocking the hip-hop livestock, seeking for a sheriff, the current. Thugs killed for drugs, plus the young bucks bust. Ducking handcuffs, throat get cut when don't rush. Out of town foe, look shook but still pose. Move like real pros through the streets we stroll. Bullet holes lace the windows in 160. So control the avenue, that's the dream that's sold. Building lobbies and graveyards, small timers. Check sporting airport key, the neighbors. No beat, no the police, mad, corrupt, you get bagged up. Pinning if you're passing a cup. Plus shorty, not a shorty no more, he's living heartless. Regardless of the charges, claimed to be the hardest individual. Criminal thought, criminal mind, blinded by illusion, finding in confusion. Duel of the iron mind. It's that 52 fatal strikes. Duel of the iron mind. It's that 52 fatal strikes. Thank you. Thanks for having me here today. Funky Nomads. Yeah. Reunited, double L deteriorate rapidly. Incomplete admissions, your best known compositions, couldn't add it up if you master addition. Where I come from, getting visual was habitual. You're more safe walking on hot coals and rituals. I splashed the paint on the wall, formed the mural. Took a look, saw the manifestation if it was plural. Rhyming while it paired my darts and garments. Pierce internal and streamlined compartments. Just consider them parallel advantage of a natural disaster that's impossible to manage. Why? It's Wu, brother, brother. Wu-Tang, brother, brother. It's Wu, brother, brother. Wu-Tang, brother, brother. Yo, it's Wu, brother, brother. Wu-Tang, brother. It's Wu, brother. Yeah, Wu-Tang, brother. Thank you, thank you. The funky note, but hold up, Ramsey. How y'all feeling out here? This is somewhat a different setting for me, because I'm used to speaking in front of crowds like this, so it's a different element, and I'm happy to be here and have the funky nomads backing me up. Now, this next one we're gonna do, most know this song, but this is a song that I'm actually not on, but it's from my group, but it was a request to do it, so let's do it. Cash rules everything around me. C.R.E.A.M, get the money. Yo, grew up on the crime side, New York Times side. Staying alive is no jive. Had second hand, bombs bounced on old man. So then he moved to Shaolin Land. A young youth, rocking the gold tooth, low goose. Only way I begin to G off is drug loot. Let's start it like this, son. Rolling with this one, that one, pulling out gas for fun. But it was just a dream, but who was a fiend? Started smoking booze at 16. Been running up in gates and doing hits for high stakes. Making my way off fire escapes. No question I was speed, cracks and weed. The combination made my eyes bleed. No question I would blow off, try to get the door off. Sticking up boys and ball courts. My life got no better. Same damn low sweater. Times is rough and tough like leather. Figured out I went the wrong route. So I got with some TEDx geeks and went all out. Catching keys across seas. Rolling the MPVs. Every week we made 40 G's. Yo, brother, respect mine. Here go the Tech 9. Pow! Move from the gate now. Cash rules everything around. C.R.E.A.M, get the money. Cash rules everything around me. It's been 22 long, hard years, I'm still struggling. Survival got me bucking, but I'm alive on arrival. I think back, stay to the streets, stay awake to the ways of the world. It's deep. Man with the dreams and plans that made C.R.E.A.M is fell with the jail at the age of 15. A young buck selling drugs and such. Never had much, trying to get a clutch, what I could not touch. But court played him short and I faced incarceration. Facing, going upstate, my destination. Handcuffing back of a bus, 40 of us. Light as a shorty shouldn't be so rough. But as the world turned, I learned life was hell. Living in the world no different from a cell. Every day I skate from Jake's, giving chase, selling bass, smoking bones in the staircase. Though I don't know why I chose to smoke cess, I guess it's the time that I'm not depressed. But I'm still depressed, so I ask what's it worth? Ready to give up, so I seek the old earth. Who explain working hard, help you maintain, to learn to overcome the heartaches and pain. You got stick up kid, corrupt cops, crack spots, straight shots all in the block, it stays hot. Leave it up to me when I be living proof, to kick the truth to the young black youth. A shorty walk around, smoking cess, drinking beer. Ain't trying to hear what I'm kicking in his ear. Neglected, but now, yo, got to be accepted. What? Life is hectic. Cash rules everything more. Cash rules. Cream. I come from a place where they say death comes too soon. On the block where the hoods dance to a different tune. Every night, every day, hotels of foul play. Turns fatal in this hostile land of AK. On any date, if not wait, they're pumping around. The reminder is a murderer stomping ground. With one less witness gunned down in the staircase. Who had let his crew, but he was living at a snail's pace. Suspects, impossible motives. Kept coming with unstoppable explosives. The weak old in these most extreme conditions. While the rival quickly strengthened their position. The mission was to move in with sheer brute force. Lives they get lost on a collision course. The streets are fascinating, so they gotta explore more. Not without walking through some hurricane corridors. The most wanted, like it seems haunted. Thugs and agents who was closely up on it. Patriotic hustlers that killed for presidents. Conceal the truth, can't hide the evidence. A man died holding some dice that he was shaking. Had the bank stop, but no valuables were taken. Shot at 8:45, but he died at 9. The video was the most precise witness to the crime. Cash rules everything around. Cream, get the money. Cash rules everything around. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, y'all. Thank you. One more joint? Okay, we're gonna close it out with the title song to my album, Liquid Swords. It's called Liquid Swords, so let's do it. You see, sometimes, like Richard said, we gotta flash them back. Let them know what time it is, where it came from. Now when the MCs came to live out the name and to perform, some had to snort cocaine and act insane before he rocked it on. Now on the mental plane to spark your brain, build it to be born in your rhythm with the track with the one cut. Fake brothers get flipped in fight fights that swing swords and cut clown. It's too swift to bite, you record and write it down. I flow like blood on a murder scene, like a syringe on some wild out to insert a fame. But it was your op to stop stolen art, kept it swollen hard from not rolling smart. I put mad pressure, phony whack rhymes, you get hurt. It's played like zodiac signs and sweatshirt. That's minimum, feminine like sandals. My minimum table stacks of verse on a camel. Energy is felt, once the cards are dealt. With the impact of roundhouse kicks and black belts that attack the microphone like cyclone, the typhoon. I represent from midnight to high noon. Never waste ink, brother, I think. Drop megaton bombs more faster than you blink. Cause rhyme thoughts travel at a tremendous speed. The cloud, the smoke of natural blends of weed. Only under one circumstances if we want to turn that up. My clan in the front running. Now when the MCs came, live out the name. To perform, some had to snort cane and act insane. Rock it on, now on the mental plane. Just walk your brain. Build it to be born in your flip the track with the one cut. I'm on a mission, some say it's impossible. But when I swing my swords, they are choppable. I be the body, the heartbeat stopper, child educator, head amputator. Yo, your style is old like Mark 5 sneakers. Lyrics are weak, like clock radio speakers. Don't even stop at my station and attack by your plan fail. Derail like Amtrak with the 4. Down by law, I make law. I be justice, sent you all to the 4. Round the clock, state pen time checking. But the pen I be sticking with, you can't stake the crime. Came through with the wolf, slid off on the DL. I'm low key like seashells, I rock these bells. Come aboard, it's within the bound. The chamber, it's a whole different sound. It's a wide entrance, small exit like a funnel. So deep, picked up radios and tunnel. Brothers are fascinated how to begin. Get vaccinated, my logo was branded in. With the MCs came, live out the name. To perform, some had to snort, came, act insane. Rocked it off, there on the mental plane. Thank you, thank you. I just want to rhyme now. Check it out. They was told not to ride in Patty's hearse and stay out of Charles' mansion. They drove Abraham's Lincoln across the Todd Bridge expansion. Willis reads a map that marks the spot showing. On his left, George burns a blunt that William's holding. Tyra banks the money to Shaka Khan for. Alicia keys his car for giving Melba more. For the red fox, she bought off the block but thought twice as Deborah cocks the gun because she beat Kelly's price. Rosa parks the bus on a farm in Kim Field. Linda tripped trying to walk in Lauren Hills. Waters dripped out as fair as faucet in the glass. If she was super fly, then Curtis Mayfield her. Chris Tucker to a show, Ted Turner to a... Robert digs the beat but ain't feeling the flow. But he signed the fast for half of Johnny's cash. And he along for the album to drop the camera flash. Tom Sawyer at the Lucille Ball up in the foyer where he confronted Richard prior to hiring his lawyer. Sugar's Knight removed the rook off the board. Don King was checked and Al sharpened his sword. The Saints marched in as Curtis Blow leaned a horn. Tom cruised the boulevard, Chris rocked the song. For the 100th time, they pressed rewind to the beginning. As they toast to the song, the juice spilled on John's linen. He took it to Elizabeth Taylor, the dry clean, a known seamstress who was scheming on Al's green. You know they shoot for the stars and buck wild, like the kids in the yard who played with Jane's child. A beautician laced Erica's bad do. Sean combed through the evidence just to get a clue. A needle in a haystack from Outer Earth's kid knew a tiger would kill him was thrown in Brad's pit. Jesse owned the money for the weed bubba spark. Made his journey seem far as he walked in Dick Clark's. Jeffrey Lyons stuck from the thorn from George Bush. Paul pierced in the heart as the crowd pushed. Acting alone, Drew buried more bones of a victim's 3 blocks from Jim's brownstone. They shared the same bowl. He caught Natalie's cold. The producer threw the butter on Esther's roll. Wow. Peace. Thank you. Well up.